Yeah, everybody has just been working so hard.
Today, we are joined by Lee and Nikki from Farm Fresh, Rhode Island, a local hub for food. What's the goal of Farm Fresh?
We are a way to help farmers and makers sell their products. And part of that is our Market Mobile wholesale distribution service that helps connect chefs and schools and now residential customers to local food.
And the farmers market program focuses a lot on access and the availability of fresh produce in communities where the need is greatest.
People have realized more than ever the importance of a local food ecosystem. What does local food system mean to you, and why is it so important?
A local food system is purchasing food and enjoying food that comes from our direct environment and supports our local economy.
I would say also a part of that is the distribution chain as well, especially on a wholesale level, is lessening the steps that food takes to get from where it's grown to where it's sold. Purchasing from Market Mobile, it's really only one step between grown and purchased and given to you.
Nikki, can you please tell us about how when COVID happened, you had to pivot?
Yeah, so that was a great team effort by everybody here at Farm Fresh. Essentially, we had a giant team meeting and looked at the numbers that we're presenting of, having farmers lose accounts with schools, restaurants, kind of everybody. And then also knowing at the same time that there's this massive need for food. We're hearing from people that there's no food in the grocery stores, that they can't get what they need. And we know that there's a wealth of food being grown right outside our door. So for us, and, it was definitely, we can't say no to that. So it was really, not a question of if we were going to do it, but how. And the implementation process, we just built off of what we already had. We already have the trucks, we already have drivers, we already have cold storage. So kind of all the things that you need to make this work, we already had. We just needed to do it on a smaller scale instead of a larger scale.
So what do you say to the people right now that are saying, there is no way I can afford this? I'm sure you get that all the time.
We do get that a lot. It's a tricky question to tackle because sometimes, yes, food at farmers market is can be more expensive than at the grocery store. However, the nutritional value is often much higher. So there's that argument as well as the argument of the money that you're spending is going straight back into your local economy instead of various disparate places and corporations across the country. We encourage shoppers to talk to the farmer and get to know them and develop a relationship with them. Often when that happens, the extra dollar isn't as much of a big deal anymore. We also have a program for folks on EBT called Bonus Bucks. EBT, formerly known as food stamps, where those shoppers can come to the market, use their EBT card, and we give them double the amount of money they take off of their card to spend on fruits and vegetables. So for those shoppers, it can be actually very affordable.
So if I have EBT food stamps, would I be able to utilize the bonus bucks at the farmers market and mobile market?
Yeah, we currently right now are the only delivery service in Rhode Island delivering and to folks that are using EBT. And it's been working out really well. We're about to hit our 100th EBT delivery customer. And also on the wholesale side of things, our list is still very much, some of it is geared towards wholesale customers. So we've been talking to folks who are, concerned about the price aspect of it, if they can get a group together and put in a larger bulk order, the prices tend to go down quite a bit.
Farm Fresh Rhode Island has done a lot of great things to support farmers and growers, as well as low-income families.
Mm-hmm.
How can others support your organization?
We've just done an online appeal, a fundraising appeal for just to help with our capacity building, to help Market Mobile keep up. That team over there has been hiring and training new staff so that we can keep up with the demand. So the best thing to do is just go over to our website, farmfreshri.org, and there's a donate button on the top right corner. And also I'd recommend signing up for our e-newsletter, which goes out every week with lots of information about what we're doing.
Make an account on marketmobile.org and order some food. That's the best thing that, one of the best things that people can do to support us right now is just, purchase local food.
So what experience level do you need for these open positions?
Most of them are entry-level jobs. Really, one of the main things that we look for is, great attitude and, passion about local.
So someone maybe like me that has trouble keeping succulents alive could apply for a job, and as long as I had a good attitude, could possibly work there.
Absolutely. I don't have a green thumb by any means, so absolutely.
So do you have anything in the works to expect?
We have been building a new building. We purchased a parcel of land from the city of Providence, which is in the Valley neighborhood right next to the steel yard. And we are expecting to move our offices and operations over to that building once it's complete at the end of the year.
Do you feel that there's been a difference in demand? Has there been a difference in feelings when it comes to Rhode Islanders and their food?
Would definitely say so. At least from the people that I'm talking to on the phone, just asking about what we're doing. Not only is it like an access issue of how do I actually get food delivered to me, but it's also an issue of them wanting to make sure that those farmers are able to stay in business and have an outlet to sell, but then also that their food is safe. The less number of hands touching their food is what means a lot to people right now.
Anything that you wanted to add that we may have missed?
I just think a big shout out to all the Farm Fresh Rhode Island staff who have been killing it, from the pack house to the markets to everyone that's just, not back down.
Yeah, everybody has just been working so hard just throughout all of our programs. And I've seen a lot of our employees step up in really tremendous ways. So it's been really great to watch that growth happen.